All season long here at 1045theteam.com, we've been chronicling our Section 2 products who are out in professional baseball. There's a number of them. Another one of them joins us today. It's Justin Brantley, the Hudson High product, the Sienna product. Justin, thanks for being with us. How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Excellent, excellent. Justin, you're one of a number of guys who's recently come out of Section 2 who's made it to pro ball, and we've talked to most of them, whether it's Jamie Schultz out of Maple Hill, Brandon Cogswell out of Shen, Jeff Hoffman out of Shaker, and the list goes on and on. These are guys that you've played against, probably played with somewhere down the road. How cool is it to be part of that fraternity?
Oh, it's amazing, man, especially from upstate New York. The Northeast kind of gets a little, I don't say, it's not very a popular area for sports when it comes to baseball. Because you can't play year-round, things like that. But it's amazing. Like I said, I grew up playing against Schultz pretty much in pretty much everything, between guard and point guard basketball to soccer fields to every single level possible in baseball. And last year I played with him, I played against him in the same league. So I mean, it's pretty crazy. My dreams kind of happen like that.
Justin Brantley playing now the Advanced A affiliate of the Cleveland Indians, the Lynchburg Hillcats, really performing well out of the bullpen, Justin. A 2.33 ERA so far through 9 games, a 194 opponent's batting average. What's it like coming out of the pen at the pro level?
I love it. I mean, I never really was a relief pitcher growing up. I mean, I was always a starter, college, high school, and whatnot. So I never had many relief experiences under my belt before I got here. But it's something I really have grown to, and I be honest, I love it. It's a little different mindset. Makes you go out there and think a little less, and I can just pretty much go out there and pitch. Stuff kind of plays up a little bit in the pen, and I'm definitely, it was an adjustment period for a little while, but I'm definitely getting more and more comfortable each time I'm out there.
What's been the biggest adjustment to pro ball in general? Is it just going from starting to relieving? Is it working on throwing more strikes, developing a new pitch? What's been the biggest thing that you've had to adjust going to the pro game? It's something I always ask guys.
For me personally, it's probably fine-tuning, like a little tiny details. Like, I mean, obviously everybody at this level has always had the talent, always is here for a reason. But it's the little tiny details. You need to be able to repeat your mechanics perfectly every single time. Well, try to repeat them perfectly every time, and just maybe a little bit of a tweak in your grip of a pitch, things like that. It's just a little tiny thing. You have to become more consistent. Little things that I didn't focus on throughout my life, I kind of went out there and threw. Then obviously the more and more coaches I get, the more and more I learn each time. But it's just definitely probably simply just going out there and focusing on all the little tiny things that I learn more and more each day.
You come out of Sienna, you don't get drafted. What was that whole draft process like? Did you expect to get drafted? And then what was it like to not be drafted and go through kind of the emotional roller coaster of it and then eventually get signed?
Yeah, it was an emotional roller coaster. It's a good way to describe it. I got attention. I had a good sophomore year. I had a lot of attention then. And then a good summer then. And my junior, senior year, I was very, very, pretty much as inconsistent as you can get. So, I thought there would be a chance to get drafted, but I got calls on draft day, things like that. But I pretty much took that whole process with kind of acting like I didn't know a single thing about it type of way. And so I was just going with the flow. If it happened, it happened. If not, I hope I got a chance somewhere. Then I went down to Florida. I kind of scheduled about 19 teams or so to throw for different showcases. And the first one I did just happened to be 3 teams, and I went through about 15 pitches, and they all offered a couple hours later. And so I decided, obviously, I got a couple, obviously, little family ties with the Indians, that it would be a little, kind of have to one-up on every other team out there, just so it would be more comfortable, easier to adjust to this team. And it was, I'm happy with my decision.
You mentioned those family ties to the Cleveland Indians. Well, your cousin Michael Brantley is a major league outfielder for the Indians, was an all-star last season, is one of the best outfielders in all of baseball. You guys had a pretty cool moment in spring training this year where you were actually coming into the game and he was the guy on the mound giving you the ball, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I got the call that pretty much every spring training game they have a minor leaguer setting up like 1 or 2 relievers to go back up, because all the major league guys are all on a strict pitch count and whatnot, innings limit. So if they go too far in innings, whatnot, or don't get their outs, they'll bring in pretty much to mop up the situation. So that's what happened during spring training. I did it a couple of times, and once the second, third time that I got brought up, it just happened to be they told me I had the 7th inning. Well, let's be ready for the second bat of the 7th inning. And my cousin had just actually hit a home run the inning before, and I didn't really, so they called my name when I was running out there. It was both ends of my field. I had no idea that he was even there until I got to pretty much the infield dirt. So I looked up, I saw all the infield and whatnot on the mound. I looked up, saw him holding the ball. So it was kind of a surreal moment. I got a good laugh out of it, and then get on the mound and just try to act as pretty much as professional as possible. Talking just like a normal pitcher coach would. Come on, all right, now throw strikes, get these out, run around second, one out, things like that. And that was it. So there was definitely a moment I'll never forget.
That's pretty cool. I saw the video right after it happened that Terry Francona was talking about it, saying, the spring is a chance to have memories like that. What's Terry Francona like?
I've talked to him a few times. I haven't got to talk to him probably as much as to get a real opinion, but from what I've heard and from what I've seen, he's definitely a player's manager. Everybody loves him. He's very, very down to earth. He tells you just straight up how it is. So no outside stuff. He lets you know what he's thinking. And from what I've heard from other players and whatnot, I've actually talked to him quite a bit. That's how they would want to be treated. They don't want to be to the point where they're getting told things and things be different. They want to be told exactly how it is. So they know they know where they're at and things like that. Everybody here is grown men, so obviously if those he's up on the upper level, people want to know the exact where they stand, things like that. But this is obviously the business as well. So from what I've heard and from my experience, he's great.
Justin Brantley, Hudson High School graduate, Siena product, now playing in single A for the Cleveland Indians with the Lynchburg Hillcats. Justin, all week long we've been talking about the Albany Twilight League. It's the 85th anniversary of the Twilight League. It's set to start tomorrow. The Albany Athletics, a team that you played for, will take on the Albany Senators. What are your memories of the Twilight League? Coach Altieri, we talked to him yesterday, said to say hello to you, by the way.
Oh, nice. I've talked to Coach Altieri in a while. Yeah, my memories are great. I've always talked back when my uncle played back. My Coach Rossi at CN always talked about seeing my uncle play when he was 16 years old in the Albany Twilight League. I've always heard of so many people playing, especially back home. I know a lot of people that I went to high school with, and my brother's friends went to high school with that played in that league and whatnot. So, I've always known about the league, and then obviously after college stopped, I was looking for a team to play for, to keep my skills up, and Coach Altieri was pretty much invited me with open arms, and I couldn't ask for a better situation. I had a fun time. We went to not the World Series, but I went to the World Series, and it was just it was a great experience. Great experience.
Justin Brantley, Cleveland Indians farmhand, Hudson High School Section 2 product, done good. Justin, thanks for being with us, and hopefully we're talking to you again soon.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.